Battle Rap University. Make sure you
Yeah,
enroll.
man.
Subscribe to the channel. Follow over here. That's how you enroll. Okay, it's free tuition. We giving our lessons to everybody. Professor Person is here to
Straight
teach
up.
y'all. He's here to let y'all know
Straight
what's
up.
happening in battle rap. He's gonna keep it. He's gonna keep it 100 with y'all. All right. Make
Keep it
sure y'all in
100, man.
tune. Make sure y'all in tune. If you not subscribed, make sure you subscribe because otherwise you a casual. You not a real fan
Mm,
if you not subscribed.
come
If
on,
you sat
man. Yeah, I wanted to get on a different subject. I mean, we covered this Ultimate Madness shit for round two. I wanted to, because if y'all want to get into this a little briefly, I just think it's interesting. We're here in 2021. We had a lot of notable battles this year, and I feel like battle rap opinions, I've never really seen them move the way they've been moving like 2021, even maybe 2020, not really. But 2021, I feel like there's some real lazy battle rap opinions going around. I feel like nobody's really revisiting shit. Nobody has real perspective to give on shit. Just look at the battles we had, and I'm really interested in analyzing that. Like, what's the cause of that, and then how the fuck does battle rap get out of this space? Or if y'all even agree with me that battle rap opinions have been watered down this entire year. Like, it don't matter what battle you throw at these niggas, they forget about it in 2 weeks or a month.
I can see that honestly, and I think I think the reason for that might be that for a lot of this COVID shit, a lot of the newer class were the ones picking up the slack because they were the ones getting booked for the battles that were budget friendly, right? Like you could do in a small room and then get the views on it, and you don't got to have a bunch of people in, especially with all these COVID restrictions. And a lot of the top tiers, it doesn't make sense to shell out these big bucks if you're not making a lot on the battle, right? And you can't make a lot if you don't got people coming to the event paying like $100 for entry fee and shit like that, right?
No, but the names speak for themselves. The battles already happened. The names speak for themselves. Like,
I know, but like
and I just thought about why it might be. But go ahead. The names, like we have them though. Calico Hitman. We have Rum Nitty Hollow.
yeah, but I'm saying
I
before
mean, there's
that,
plenty more.
I think people got lazy before that because it was a lot of the battles were the new class, and I don't think people wanted to give the new class a chance because they want to see the big names, right? And at the
No, but
beginning,
when are you talking about?
like
Because
during
2020, if you talking about that, because I don't know what you're talking about. Because the new class that was 2020, they was
yeah,
the
I'm talking about
COVID battles.
2020. I'm talking about in 2020.
Okay, but in 2020 we had battles. Niggas wasn't lazy on their opinion. We had battles where niggas kept up. Like it was what's his name, Saga and B Dot. Niggas talked about that for a long fucking time. Daylight Tay Rock. They talked about it for a long time. Like 2020 was not a lazy opinion year in battle rap. So I'm
Yeah,
talking
but
about
I'm talking about the
2021.
I'm talking about the context. So like if we look at the context in 2020, right? There were
Yeah.
battles like that, right? But a large majority, I'm saying, were the new class battles. Like those battles weren't happening as often. They weren't like big rooms battles, right? And another thing too was it was the new class running it, and so the only thing that people were interested in talking about were the big name battles. And I think after a while they just got lazy because they're like, I don't want to talk about this shit.
Well, I got a different take on this too as well.
Please.
Um, so the word I'm gonna bring up is saturation. Um, too many events. Or the thing about URL right now, due to caffeine, and I know I'm about to open up a can of worms and shit when I mention this, is that yeah, with the caffeine deal, URL is pumping out events after events after events after events. You feel me? Part of that is also the names that they sometimes book on these events. You feel me? An example: Smack Saturday. You feel me? I don't know if y'all watch any battles from that event. I watch a majority of them. Right? They had names like Nun Nun, Quest. They had what else? They had Nex and Murder. They had who else they have on that shit? Prep, Press Mafia, Danger Zone, all that. You feel me? Um, too many battles, or not too many battles. Too many events back to back to back. People will get tired. You feel me? Yeah. Sometimes they'll
I
probably feel
don't.
like, yeah. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't see how that excuses the fact that when we see these names come together and get these battles, that niggas are quiet. It takes about a month and niggas is dead silent. Now I'm gonna give my opinion on why I think it is where the turning point happened. In my opinion, I think that Cassidy Hitman battle was a real turning point because a lot of new fans stepped to the front and ran the numbers the fuck up on YouTube with the face off and the battle and on Twitter trending and shit like that. So I think like the new fans effectively kind of moved niggas off their squares as far as like the battle rap culture and community we've known over the years. So I would say like these niggas just being out or out positioned as fans. I think they just fell quiet. Like I think they really have just lost position as a voice. And the niggas that would feel like yo Hitman really beat Cassidy, like their voices are almost drowned out because like what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like look at how people even called that battle Cassidy Hitman. We've never really seen the opinion be that lazy minded. It's not people really combing through the material. It's not really people trying to capture the moment of what was great or what the takeaway truly is. They're just like, well, you know, he has higher status. Hitman was supposed to get rid of him. That's how we call battles now. No, that's how new fans call battles, and they fucking took over. And nobody really wants to say it because now the proof is there though. Because a Hollow to Dawn and Rum Nitty can happen and niggas are dead fucking silent. They have nothing else to say because it's a new standard of fan that goes, oh, I'm going to call this battle based on some status shit. How many followers does he have? What did I feel like happened? Let me check the polls. That's what I'm going with. The old fans, they don't have shit to say. They dead silent. Hey, old fans, you're the experts. What the fuck happened in that Hollow Rum Nitty battle? Dead silent. And the shit happened when? Like a month ago? When
Mm-hmm.
the fuck have we seen something like this before? We never seen no shit like this. GOAT level battle like that don't just happen when niggas get dead fucking silent. Hitman Calico, niggas got nothing to say about it. They done with it. They don't revisit it.
No, I think people are still talking about Calico and Hitman. The battle hasn't dropped yet on YouTube. Should be dropping fairly soon, but yeah, I agree as with your point as well though.
Mm.
Person.
Like
Do you think it might
even
be because
outside of the
everything's on
drop,
caffeine? Like every you have to catch
I,
it live, or you gotta wait until it drops on
I'm
YouTube.
saying nah. I'm saying the big
Also
name battle. Yeah,
the
go ahead, go ahead.
quality of the battles is another thing as well. Have you guys revisit like be honest, right? Have y'all
Hmm.
revisited Rum Nitty and Hollow yet? Like
Yeah,
how many times?
like 4 or 5 times.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. To be honest, sometimes the quality of the battle ruins replayability as well. You know what I'm saying? Or a majority of the times, you know what I'm saying? But
I feel like we could measure that. That's easy. That's too easy. We could just go back in time and say, what was niggas talking about in the past? Just compare them side to side. Just look at the content. I think it's not like the quality fell off so bad. I feel like it's really a new age of fans where niggas don't want to do their fucking due diligence or
That's
they
something I
don't even know what they're
appreciate that,
looking
bro.
at as far as the battles go. It's a whole new era of opinion. So these old fans, they quiet. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's a demographic thing. But niggas is real quiet when it comes to the audience we've known through the years. And these new fans, you gotta recognize they're gonna be different because they coming in a time where it's just battle after battle, constantly. They're coming at a time where you can catch your shit on caffeine, et cetera. Or bootlegging could be easy, or just different options are available. You can catch your shit on Twitter probably. So it's like I think they're trained differently, so their opinion is going to reflect that, and they're going to be able to shrug off shit that if this was 4 or 5 years ago, the community we know, they have a lot to say about it for a long fucking time. Daylight battles, King Los, dead silent. Nobody want to say shit. We felt like Ill Will versus A Ward was a fucking classic. Now niggas is mum's the word. That's all it take, a little bit of time and niggas is silent on something that's supposed to be a classic. I don't remember battle rap classics being that. Something you get silent about 1 month later.
That's true. I remember when Iron versus Rum dropped.
Rum
We
Nitty?
were, we were talking about that
Yeah.
shit for
All year.
all year. It was every time a new battle came up, it was like, yo, was it as good as Iron versus Rum though?
Right,
And it was always at the
right.
forefront of conversation. But even yeah, you're right. Like now, people not talking about it as much. It could be because there's a lot of new fans. You know, a lot of new fans are just popping into the culture because it's a lot easier to see battle rap now. Like before, you had to know about battle rap to watch battle rap. You know, because you had to be
Yeah.
subscribed to URL, KOTD, whatever it might be. But you wasn't catching it before. You know, um, and then now you could just pop into Caffeine. You know, Drake being the owner of Caffeine and shit has this new push of new fans and stuff like that who might not necessarily know about battle rap, and now they feel like I got an opinion, so that could be it.
But what perplexes me is how is their silence louder than the voices of the old battle rap fans? The new battle rap fans, their silence is louder than the old fans' voices. How is that? Like that's a magic trick to me. You know what I mean? I'm a little impressed. How does that work? So niggas lost love for battle rap. You could see a fucking Hitman versus Calico. You quiet. Alright, that didn't drop yet. Cool. You could see a Daylight versus King Los. You quiet. You could see an Ill Will A Ward. You quiet. Yeah.
Well, when did those battles drop on
Hmm.
YouTube? I'm trying to think.
I
So
think Ill Will A Ward that dropped. Um, King Los Daylight. I'm not sure. That might have dropped.
let me see.
No,
So
You know what I'm saying?
that hasn't dropped yet. That hasn't dropped yet.
so
Or
Ilwa
I
Calico
versus
mean,
Hitman.
A Word dropped. It dropped 2 months ago, and then when was the battle?
who you said dropped already?
Ilwa versus A Word. So when did that
Yeah, it
battle
dropped, right?
happen? Yeah.
That was July. That was like early July, I think. Yeah, like the first week of July, some shit
Oh, so
like
it
that.
dropped around the same time that the battle happened.
Yeah,
So it dropped early. Okay. And then King Los versus Daylight. Let me look that up.
but niggas felt dead certain like yo, Ill Will A Ward is such a classic. I remember seeing it live. Everybody's ranting and raving. Wow, this is such a gem in fucking battle rap. And now niggas is dead ass quiet, huh? And there's many more examples too. It could get real funny if we actually want to sit and list it out. Like I remember Mike P, Lou Castro. Well that's that is URL. But nonetheless niggas saw it. Whether or not niggas have the app and they could watch it back or whatever, niggas saw it. Niggas was quiet about it.
That
When
was
we
a
saw
dope
Lou
battle.
Castro, it was
That was a
fucking
dope
crazy.
battle.
It's a classic. You know what I'm saying? That is a classic. We saw Lou Castro, K. Sean versus Av and Fawn. Everybody, yo, this is like probably the greatest 2-on-2. It's such a classic. Alright, niggas saw it, but niggas have nothing else to say about it. Like, what do you need? You need to see it again. You need to drop on YouTube. Like, is this what the old fan is subject to? Is that all they have to do is change the platform for these niggas? Is
Mm.
that how easy it is to break up battle rap culture? I think it's a real conversation, man.
I mean, that might be the case. The fact that we're on a new platform, right? Because then you have the flood of all these new fans and stuff like that. But did is
It doesn't.
is
It
it doesn't
doesn't.
not
It doesn't
coincide?
explain
It
it.
doesn't it coincide with when a lot of the new artists started coming in as well?
No, I'm saying that was 2020, and look, shit was still very vocal at the time. I think my timeline of yo Cassidy Hitman, I think that was really the shift because all these so-called people in the culture that's supposed to be yo, we've been here for years. We know we came up with Hitman, man. We came up watching him. We know this nigga. All these niggas that's supposed to be here, they all want to call it the same way. Oh yeah, he was supposed to get him out of here. He didn't get him out of here. I guess that counts as a win. I guess it's kind of debatable. What the fuck are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at how they call it, but I'm mad not the call, but I'm mad at the analysis. I'm mad at the explanation. I'm mad at the fucking laziness. I'm mad at the yo. I watched it 2, 3 more times. Maybe I'm going back and forth on my opinion. I'm mad at that shit. You know what I mean? Nobody want to do that. What about Ace versus John the Dawn? The build up so crazy. The numbers kind of looking crazy live. The pay-per-view sales, wow. Niggas ain't got shit to say about that battle anymore. It was that bad. Because my impression, niggas was acting like it was such a hot battle. And John did his due diligence to drop it early on YouTube. But niggas don't want to say nothing about that anymore.
Yeah, he dropped
Yo,
that shit. He dropped that shit what, like 2 days after the event, or like a day after the event.
yeah, real
That shit
love.
was crazy.
True love, man. Salute to him. True love for the culture. What does it matter? Niggas is done with it. They don't remember it. I remember, yo, a couple years ago, Tay-Rock versus Bad News. Niggas had a lot to say about it for a long time, man. That's not even a name type battle. That's not even like headline. I mean, it did headline that card. I guess it was a low card, but niggas had a lot to say about it. So much so, Bad News could be a nigga that they could throw in other events just off of the fucking steam and the momentum of that battle, because niggas was talking about it.
Right.
I think, like I say, I mean, I would like a nigga could prove me wrong or analyze it any other way. But I say it was that Cassidy Hitman. That's when I seen the motherfucking parallel universe. You know what I'm saying? Because after that, these older fans, I don't know, Cassidy bodied them too or something. He got rid of them. He gave the science to the old fans. Then out of space.
Yeah, he sent them away. That's how he's winning. He's really mind gaming us. So he was like, all right, listen, I can't win these battles if I got these old fans here telling me I'm trash. I gotta get these new
Oh,
fans on board with my simple basic shit. So let me play chess here, not checkers. I'm a get rid of all the old fans, bring in all the new fans, and then the new fans are gonna love me. The old fans are gonna shut up, and then boom, I'm winning 3-0 every battle. Never lost a battle.
man, listen, man.
He's
I'm
playing
trying to.
4D chess, yo.
I mean, I guess it's clever, but I damn near want to study this shit on a university level. Cause I don't see how nigga silence is louder than the nigga voicing. That's just wild to me, man.
I
You
mean,
know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
and the quality of the battles, man. Yo, that A Ward Ill Will, come on, man. You can't really find a lot of battles that could fuck with that. Like, you could point me to classics that we call battle rap classics. There's not a lot that could fuck with that Ill Will A Ward shit, man. Them rebuttals they had was probably some of the best rebuttals we've ever heard. You know what I mean? And it
that
was
battle was
so
crazy for sure.
fucking, it was so debatable. It was so neck and neck, man. And, yo, wow. Niggas just, yeah, man.
Hold on, I
Anyways, I guess we're gonna go with that. Cass Hitman. That was Doomsday and Battle Rap.
let me see something, cause somebody in the chat was like, they were talking about like battle rap compilations and stuff like that, and I was just thinking
Yeah,
about the fact that I used to watch those a lot. Like that was
yeah.
honestly how I
I
kept up
still
with a
do.
lot of battles. Like I would just watch like straight up just bars of the month, Playboy X, Johnny Two Times and shit like that. I was fiending those, and I would memorize full on battles just from watching bars of the month and shit like that. Are they posting as often and shit? Like let me pull up Playboy X here, right? This is his videos. I mean, it looks like he still posted pretty consistently, so I can't even see that being a reason either.
Mm,
Like I'm really trying to like go through and see all the variables here. Like what could it be?
yeah.
You know? Cause
Look, I didn't mean to stump y'all. You know what I'm saying? I just saw my analysis shit tonight.
nah.
You feel me?
But yeah, like I'm looking through and they're still posting regularly. Like he's got videos from 1 day ago, 3 days ago, 3 weeks ago. You know, so they're still posting content, and that was how I, as a new fan, kept up with all the shit. You know, because I was like, there's way too many bars that I just don't references and shit like that I just don't understand because I hadn't been watching battle rap for a long time. I'm like,
Mm.
who the fuck is Lux? Like I had just watched like one
Damn.
battle, like DNA versus Disaster. I'm like, who the fuck is Lux? Why is he
Wow.
God tier all of a
Yeah.
sudden? So, watching these compilation videos was how I, as a new fan, got acquainted with all the inside bars and shit like that. All the shit that you wouldn't get unless you were a battle rap fan. So, I'm just
So,
trying to see if like I thought maybe those channels had like gone away and maybe they weren't posting as often, but clearly that's not the case
so
either. So
if we're gonna accept that this proposition I just put on the table is true fact, this is the new context for me. Y'all gonna hear this coming out of me, especially when we look at the bigger cards and the bigger battles. When y'all niggas say, yo, that battle wasn't that hot, I'm gonna refer you to the fact that the old fans is fucking quiet. I'm gonna do that for you. And I'm gonna ask you how the fuck you know what a quality battle is. when apparently some classics happen and you niggas are silent? That's what I'm asking you. You know what quality battle is? That's what I'm gonna do for niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because they love doing that. I remember they was playing that kind of game. They're like, yo, that Tay-Rock Mook shit, it wasn't that special. That shit wasn't really great like that. Okay. All right. Well, now that there have been numerous battles that you niggas call classics, and you niggas get lazy about it, don't want to say shit about after a month, that's what I'm gonna refer you to. You niggas fell off. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Old fans, don't even come at me with quality control, man. Listen, these new battles coming up, there's gonna be bigger battles. If I say it's a classic, you might have to take my word for it. Cause I'm gonna ask you niggas, man, didn't you fall off? Hey, old fan, didn't you fall the fuck off? I'm on my
You
shit,
on some
nigga.
shit today. And I
Yeah,
like
man.
it. I fuck with it.
Bronx,
On
nigga.
the Bronx.
Nigga,
He's on his
nigga, trying
Bronx
to
shit today.
nigga open up his third eye for this episode, bro. I swear to God. I swear to God, bro.
Nigga,
Yo, that ass.
Bronx got me charged tonight, man.
He was,
Shit, I was out
yo,
there, man. I got my shit from the elements, man. I don't go to
he
the
hit up the
mountains. I
corner
just go to
store
that Bronx
today.
Park, man.
He hit up the corner store today. He got a 40.
Yeah, nigga.
He's like, I'm
You got some
ready.
chopped cheese.
I'm
Show me
ready.
some chopped cheese and shit.
Yo, chopped cheese, nigga, on my do-rag, nigga. That's my mountains right there, bro. I hit that up, my shit, my third eye opened straight up. I was like, I'm ready to pod today. That's something for me.
Poppy at the corner store was like, yo, the yoo-hoo's on me today. Person was like, that's right. Damn right it's on you today.
Nigga.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
but I just had to lay a few laws down, man. Look, I'm happy to be challenged on them. I laid down a few things. I guess they might go as factual moving forward, but I'm happy for a nigga to challenge me on it, man. I'm at these old fans' necks, man. This is fair warning. You see, I give niggas a chance. I didn't just come at niggas crazy. I laid the law down. I said, yo, isn't this pattern like this, this, and that? Isn't this a science too? Or y'all went for the Cassidy science? Isn't this a science? Okay, now moving forward, say, look, I gave you fair warning, though. You old fans, be careful around here. Person, battle, cast, yeah, from the Bronx. Be careful, be careful, be careful.
Be careful. Don't be coming around these parts like that. Versus the old dude who's like, yo, you kids better get off my porch. You better stay off my lawn.
Bro,
What have you done?
I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean.
You are dead! You think you could just terrorize my lawn?
No, I'm sorry.
You want to be a dead person?
No, I love life.
This place is not a playground for children!
Got it from now on.
This is my house!
I keep that thing on me, you know. You come around here, you will get clapped.
yo, fireworks. What you think about what I said? I mean, am I on point? What do you think, man?
Man, first off, I think you need to teach battle rap at like some colleges or some shit.
Battle rap 101, person's the professor.
Nah, but I agree with a lot of your points. You know what I mean. I also do agree with my own point of saturation. I think too much is going on at the moment. Maybe some interest has died down. You feel me? With battle rap as well. I think quality of the battle definitely has to be a factor in there. Replayability, all that. You feel me? Because if these battles are if these battles are like classics as people claim they are, you feel me? Why, back to your point, why are they not being talked about as much? You know what I mean? To today. But yeah, like I think overall, I think you hit some good points. I agree. And yeah, man, we're only gonna study battle rap even more, even further and shit like that.
See, that's what I want to
Only time
hear.
will tell as well. Only time will tell as well. As to the state of battle rap and how it evolves from this year and into the future. You know what I mean? But I can for sure say that there's some interesting battles that are gonna happen down the line. You know, Mook and Reed. You know what I mean? And that one's for the old heads, for real, for real. So we gonna see, man. We gonna see.
You know what? That's an interesting avenue you just went down because again, if this is the backdrop, what the fuck is the point of having any more classics? Really, like, what's the point of trying to book like, yo, these names versus these names? Let's see that happen. What's the point? That's these old fans is dead out here, man. What does it matter? You think that's gonna resuscitate them?
I see what you mean. I see what you're
Right,
saying on
it's
that.
a wrap. Yo, they say Daylight versus Lux. That's gonna be so big. Yeah, for what? 4 weeks? Is that the time frame? Y'all niggas call a long time now.
Well, here's the thing. That battle has been highly anticipated for a long fucking time. You feel me?
Okay.
So I
But I
feel
think with
I
Chris, go ahead, keep going.
and and with Lux, Lux is a mysterious being, if you will. You know what I mean? For the fact that we only get to see him battle so often. You know what I mean?
Uh,
That's what keeps him like real. I guess for the lack of a better word, popular, and he keeps up his allure and mystique and all that shit. You
yo,
feel
but
me?
who does
And
that
his
matter to? Who does that matter to?
I
These
would say the
old
old
dead
heads,
zombie fans.
the old heads, nigga,
Zombie
the
fans.
old heads, the
Yeah,
old
these
heads,
zombie
man.
fans you talking about.
Yeah, that's what
That's all
person's
that
saying.
matters
Person's saying
to.
that the old heads are gone. Like they're
They
not
don't
in
know how to
battle rap
replay a
anymore.
battle. They don't know how to replay a battle, my nigga. Like they missed that part of the internet experience. They don't really know how to do that. They can't compute that. That's for new
Well,
fans.
well, luckily we have YouTube, so you know what I'm. Nah, I'm fucking with you, but
And yeah, yeah.
no, I'm fucking with you, but nah, man. Like, yeah, I see your point though. I do see your point. So
I just, and I'm just expressing some of my fucking anger about it too because look, Lux and Daylight, that's fucking special, man. But what I feel like is just straight gonna go in the fucking garbage because you putting it in the hands of these old fans that won't say shit, and you put in these hands of the new fans that they gonna call it in a way that niggas never heard battles get called before. Like, yo, he won the face off. You was supposed to get rid of him. I'm gonna say the other nigga won. Oh, what did he say that was way better? Dead silent. What did his opponent say? Like, his opponent didn't have no good shit? Nah, he didn't get rid of him. Oh, okay. He was speaking another language, I guess. He didn't get rid of him.
You think the issue might be is that a lot of the new fans are flooding the comments and stuff like that with saying like for example the Cassidy Hitman battle, right? You think the new fans are
Yeah.
flooding the comments saying, yeah, Cassidy won that, Hitman lost, la da da, and do you think what's happening is a lot of the old fans who are like, well, I think Hitman won are starting to doubt themselves. They're like, well, shit, am I wrong? Am I crazy? And then they don't want to stand on it because it seems like the consensus is that Cass won.
Yeah, I think it's like a thing of maybe some loss of confidence, but I think it's also a thing of, the art form has been transforming over time. And there was maybe a little lull when we see niggas all kind of have the same style, like everybody was doing that twerk format for a few years, or a lot of people were. And I think, people just felt like that stagnation, they took it for granted. They took it like, oh, it's just not changing. Nigga, it changed, nigga. It changed very much. You know what I'm saying? And by the time they woke up and the shit changed, it passed them. You know what I'm saying? Because then I think these old fans, they listen to a Cass Hitman battle, and the shit, it's almost like a overhead. Even though it shouldn't be. They're not saying no complex shit. It's not really brolic like that, but it's overhead in the sense that they can't even tune into the moment or the experience or process what the fuck this is as a symbol. Because that's what it comes down to when we call in win or loss. We're talking about symbolism. So niggas can't even process the symbol. Well, who's the winner and why? How? They can't interpret shit anymore. Because so I think it's not just a loss of confidence because of the new fans. I think it's just like these niggas damn near brain dead. These old fans, they didn't do their fucking homework. They took the stagnation for granted, and now when they tune into a battle, the niggas is listening to a different language. They don't know what the fuck how to call it. They look to the polls. They look to the crowd reaction. What do y'all who y'all think won? Okay, I'll go with that. Cause you don't have any analysis. It's that simple.
You know what another factor could be too is that before when you had to watch a battle, you was watching the pay-per-view and chances are you were watching that shit by yourself. right? Like you didn't have
You
no
with some
chat.
people
You didn't have no chat. You didn't have no polls. You were watching it by yourself, and you were able to make your
in the
own
room,
opinion.
like
Yeah,
whoever you had with you,
yeah,
you was talking amongst each other. Yeah,
yeah.
this is true.
Yeah, and then
That
it
was a
wasn't
different
until
thing.
you got online, like whether it be a Discord or whether it be Twitter or Reddit or whatever like that, that you finally had a conversation with someone. But by the time you got online, you already had your own opinion. You're like, yeah, I thought he won
Yeah,
2-1, and then you set in your opinion. You go online and somebody else got a different opinion. You're like, nah, you bugging, you crazy, and then
yeah,
that's where that sparks that debate. But nowadays, because everything is streamed, you got caffeine, you got the polls and shit like that. It's probably
yeah,
just people are like, damn, well, everybody else saying that, like you said, everybody else saying this guy won, so fuck it, this guy won, and it starts to bias your
yeah,
opinion, and you don't form your own opinion, because it's a lot easier to just piggyback off what everybody else said, you
yeah.
know.
This is true. This is, that's just a common thing in human psychology. I would say we see this pattern all the time. When we talk about ease of access, when we talk about options, people tend to take the easier route, the easy way out. So, I mean, in that case, I've seen battle rappers try to address this. I've seen battle rap media try to address this. The fact that you watch a caffeine or one of these events and then you see a live chat and then your opinion being influenced by that, to me, that's almost like a mental deficiency. Like, are you that fucking dumb? You can't ignore a chat? Okay, cool. Well, people are influenced easily. So they look at the chat and then their brain turns off and they go, well, yeah, that comment right there, I'm going to go with that because it's ready made. I could throw that in the microwave. I could eat that right now. So that's what niggas do, but I don't think that's a fucking excuse. Nobody told you look at the chat, my nigga. Nobody told you look at the poll. Niggas is lazy, man.
That shit funny, dog.
Sure, I think we've seen the birth of Professor Person today.
On God, on
That's
God.
Niggas.
that's his new name, Professor Person. He coming.
Yo,
He
God.
teaching everybody. He teaching everybody how to watch battle rap. How to watch battle
Nigga,
rap.
listen,
nigga went and 30'd all the old heads real quick. And
Facts.
the
I
new fans.
had to, man.
And the old fans real quick. And the new fans real
I
quick.
had to, man, because I love a body. I love a body. Yo, I remember that shift in battle rap, just to throw that in there real quick. When niggas really stop valuing bodies, they're like, no, we want a classic. Even the fucking battle rappers. Yo, no, we don't really want to go for a body. Nobody wants to watch that again. Stop it right there. Nobody wants to watch it again. What are you talking about?
One
I
of the
love
most-
watching a
One of
body
the
anyway.
battles I've watched the most ever was K-Shine versus Averb, because I like going back and
Ooh.
just throwing my roses on the grave, because it's just fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
man.
Fuck around and
Beautiful.
walk through them, bro. I watched that clip like 100 times. I'm
Woo.
not even gonna lie.
I love it, nigga.
Disaster in Jonah or disaster in
Oh, Joe, no?
yeah, oh God,
Yeah, that was crazy.
that was
That
a
was
career
crazy.
suicide. That's what that was.
Fucking we go even
Oh, yeah.
older. Fucking Ill Will versus Johnny Alcatraz, bro.
Jesus
Ooh.
Christ.
I'll
okay.
rewatch that shit over and over because that shit's hilarious.
Yo, you know what? We stumbled on something. Hey, I don't think the new fans appreciate bodies. I think they're a little too squeamish for the bodies. You know what I'm saying? I think they get a little queasy when they see a body.
Yeah,
I love seeing a body, nigga. This is what this is built on.
For them, they probably think the battle's trash if somebody's getting bodied. Like, oh man, this man
better.
getting booed. Like this battle's whack.
Better.
It's like, nah, that's just hilarious. Especially if the other dude's
I
killing
love
him
it,
and
nigga.
frying him.
I
Like,
love it.
what's the last body we saw? The last body I remember,
Nigga,
Jack
Ill
Boy
Will
versus John
Jack.
John.
Ill Will Jack.
It will Jack, yeah, that
Rest
one was
in
a body
peace,
too.
Jack. Hold on. Rest in peace, Jack. Rest
Yeah,
in peace.
we can't say his name anymore.
All right,
yeah.
man.
Ill Will versus the name that should not be named. Definitely a body, and I don't think. I think actually, yeah, you might be right, because I think a lot of new fans don't want to revisit that because they think the battle's ass, but nah, the battle's fucking hilarious. Like
Yeah.
Jack got fried. You know, think
Damn.
about when we watched John versus Jack, right? We talked about that battle for so long because that
Oh,
that
hell
second
yeah.
round was crazy. And everybody was like,
nigga,
"Yo,
I love it.
I don't know if Jack is ever gonna come back." That second round was crazy. John threw
Oh,
his
I
chain
love
in
it.
the crowd. Shit was the wildest shit, and we love that shit because we used to seeing a body, and like
Yeah.
it doesn't make it a bad battle. It just makes it a
makes
bad
it
battle
better,
for that
nigga.
person. It made us a bad battle for the person who got bodied, but it's like,
I love it, nigga.
yeah, it's like the
You know how
person
many
who
times
won.
I've seen that nigga jump in the crowd and then twerk hold him and hug him up and be like, yo, you gonna be okay? How many times I saw that? I love
Damn,
that
bro.
shit, nigga.
Man, holy shit, man. Just watching that battle, bro. Because like I honestly thought it was a good back and forth, but that second round was just it. And then that third, bro. Like holy shit,
Yo.
that was probably one of the worst things like
You
to happen
might
to
be onto
Jack.
something,
Really.
person, because we
Excellent.
used to talk about bodies all the time. The bodies was just as
Uh
good as the
huh.
classics.
Uh huh.
And
I lean toward the bodies, to be honest. That was my shit. That's always been my shit. But when I came into battle rap, which I mean for years now, but I've always seen bodies be like one of the founding blocks. It's one of the cornerstones of battle rap as an audience member. It's what makes the culture really come together. We come together, and in our own way, we grieve the loss of a fallen battler, and we rejoice. We rejoice that battle rap just got that much better, and the weak were cleansed out. The survival of the fittest is battle rap, right? We still love that shit.
exactly,
So
and the
look
battle
at
gets
Luxy
perpetuated
Mom.
because people say it over and over in bars. You know,
Yeah,
like how many times
yeah.
has Mr. Wavy heard that he's died? You know,
Uh huh.
Jack, I'm sure gets the chain references all the fucking time. He
But
got
he
it against
always
Ace.
will.
He like Ace Amin made a reference to it in his battle versus who was
Hmm.
it, Snake Eyes or something like that. I
Hmm.
don't remember who it was, but like the bodies get replayed over and over because nobody wants to talk about your classic when they battling you. You know, no one's gonna go
Nah.
up to Rum Nitty and be like, yeah, and you had a classic with Iron, and it's like
Yeah, right.
you're not doing yourself any services, but they gonna talk about the bodies for sure. You know, because
Mm.
that's just way more interesting to talk about, and the fans can resonate with that shit because they're like, yeah, he did your
Hmm.
body, you got fucking trashed. You
And
know,
look at the connection. You could tell that bodies meant something to battle rap at a period in time. We got a mainstream movie about battle rap. It's called Bodies. Yeah, it used to mean something to us. But these old fans, they don't give a fuck about a body, man. And I mean, the new fans, they don't care. The old fans, they're not even helping the new fans understand. Like, yo, this is the treasure right here, man. This is it right here.
you know what? I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look up because I remember there used to be compilations for like deadliest third rounds or something like that, or biggest
Oh, for
bodies of
sure.
2020 or something like that. I'm gonna look up the compilations. Do we? When was the last time
Yeah.
I had a compilation like that?
Hey, yo, check this out though. Let's think about it. If bodies were always viewed the way they're viewed today in battle rap, that Lux battle never to be talked about again. That Clips Rex battle never to be talked about again. I mean, I could go on and on.
I looked up
All these
biggest
things
bodies of
that we
battle rap.
treasure.
I looked up biggest bodies of battle rap. The one title I see is from 4 years ago by Jay Black, top 10 body bags of all time in battle rap.
Okay.
That might be it. People don't care about bodies anymore.
All all I know is I can for sure verify they don't give a fuck about it because, like I said, Ill Will body, you know who, alright? He bodied that nigga. What if it rained blood? What up, blood? If it rained blood, he bodied him, and yeah, nobody give a fuck.
Yeah, that I think that's it. Cause look, I'm looking it up. I look up biggest body rap bags of battle rap. Last video, the most popular one was from 4 years ago. We got a 5 years ago one. The most recent one is from 7 months ago,
Okay.
but that one only got 45K views. You know,
Yeah.
people not going back to watch the bodies.
So it's just fascinating, man. It's fascinating. These shifts that happen and nobody really want to take note of it. That's why the Battlecast is here to analyze this shit the other niggas can't analyze, man, because they don't even have their finger on the pulse. They don't even know this is happening.
Talk to him,
Like I
Professor.
told you, the old fans, they in the graveyard, man. They can't talk to anybody. We
Talk
got to
to him,
get a
Professor.
medium to talk to them.
Let
You know
him.
what I'm saying? We need a Ouija board to communicate with the old fans for the most part. So the Battlecast is here to keep y'all in tune. This is the trend. This is the pulse.
Let
We
him
just
know,
trying,
Professor. Let
show
him know,
love, man.
Professor. Professor
Just
Person.
like that.
Battle Rap University. Make sure you
Yeah,
enroll.
man.
Subscribe to the channel. Follow over here. That's how you enroll. Okay, it's free tuition. We giving our lessons to everybody. Professor Person is here
Straight
to
up.
teach y'all. He's here to let y'all know
Straight
what's
up.
happening in battle rap. He's gonna keep it. He's gonna keep it 100 with y'all. All right. Make
Keep
sure
it
y'all
100,
in
man.
tune. Make sure y'all in tune. If you not subscribed, make sure you subscribe because otherwise you a casual. You not a real fan if you not subscribed. If you
Come
if
on,
you
man.
sat through this and you listened to the content and you not subscribed, you didn't like the video, you a casual. We don't respect your opinion.
Damn. Come on.
Person's on your neck. He's sitting
Yo.
outside with a 40, ready to talk to you
Not
about battle
safe.
rap.
It's not safe.
It's not safe. He's on the block.
Not safe,
You can't
man.
you can't be out here with your whack ass opinions. He's on your neck.
Yeah, man.
You can't
I mean,
just
I might be buttoned up, man. I might be buttoned up, and I might have a casket right next to me just for you. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Don't be a casual fan coming
You gonna
around
get
here.
this work.
Yeah, man.
If you don't
Come
get the
on, man.
reference, you a casual. Get in
Yo.
tune. Learn your history. Learn your history.
Damn.
Talk to him in person. Let him know.
It's that easy, man. It's that easy. So, I mean, you see, look, we covered the Ultimate Madness Round 2 battle predictions. Let's see how much we know what we talking about. We did all that. Now we talk about kind of the state of battle rap, man. We talk about some trends that apparently niggas just don't know is happening, but we know it's happening. You can verify our shit. You know what I'm saying? We not capping over here. You can run the numbers and the logistics on it. We know what the fuck going on. Hey, yo,
We out here. We
it's
out here.
that simple. Yo, Fireworks, you got anything you want to tell them, man?
Yeah. Um, salute to the free world. You feel? Now I'm fucking with y'all. Nah. You already know what it is. Battlecast shit. Fucking, we out here. You feel me? TYS shit, gang shit, Eastside shit. We out here, man. Stay tuned, man. More episodes coming. You already know how it is.
Facts. Listen, you
Yeah.
already know, man. If you're not subscribed to the channel on YouTube, the Battlecast, then what is you doing? If you like battle rap, subscribe to the channel, man. We're putting out dope content for y'all as much as we can. We pumping out the content, pumping out the videos. Ultimate Madness, the big cards, the little cards, it don't matter. We gonna talk about it. And if you want us to talk about it, let us know. You know, maybe there's a battle out there we haven't seen and you want us to discuss. Let us fucking know. We'll watch the battle. We'll talk about it for y'all and we'll give y'all 2 cents on it. Listen, if you a casual or if you an old head and you need a refresher, make sure you are enrolled in the universities. Battle Rap University. Professor Person is heading the whole thing. He's making sure that y'all got the knowledge you'll need to not be a casual no more. You can go into these chat rooms, you can get on Reddit, you can talk your opinion, and you're gonna know that you're gonna be educated the whole time. So make sure y'all doing that. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at @thebattle_cast. Make sure you like and subscribe on our videos on our YouTube channel, The Battlecast. And make sure if you're not following already on this Twitch stream, make sure you follow, y'all. Without further ado, we out this bitch.
Peace.
Peace.